Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from. If you're joining me from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, from America, from any part of the world, Australia, I thank you very much for your contributions on my channel. Each time you watch my video, go to the comment section and put your comments. Whatever you have seen in the video that you need to contribute about, put it down in the comment section. I read the comments one after the other, and I appreciate those who are commenting, those who are following my channel from time to time. I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much for all your contribution. Thank you once again. Remember, in this very channel, we are not preaching hate, neither are we talking against anybody. We are not using any hate speech. We are not talking down on anybody. We are not disrespecting anybody, but what we are saying is the truth. If you see the truth as disrespect to you or attack, it's less for you. All you got to do for you to enjoy this very channel is for you to think straight, remove your sentiment and keep your heart straight. Take the message, forget about the messenger. You might not like the messenger, but the message is very important. The same way we have extended the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You might not like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but his message is as white as snow and as pure, as clean as anything you can think of. His message is water that everybody drinks. You cannot run away from water. If you don't drink water, you're going to die. The message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the water and life to everybody living in that contraction called Nigeria, in extension in Africa. That is why you cannot run from the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because what he's talking about are things that are happening on daily basis. Things that are happening on your life on daily basis. You will see the evidence around you. When you look to the left, you see the evidence. You look to the right, you see the evidence. Wherever you look, you will see the evidence of what he's saying. It is not a lie. You don't even need to make much research before you begin to say it. That is why we have to continue to open up our mouth and say it the way it is. Say it the way it is. Preach the gospel so that people will hear our voice. Those who are planning to change the narrative, trying to accuse Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of incitement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never incited anybody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as we all know, the supreme leader of IPOB, is not just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is a spiritual man. He has told you he doesn't serve idol, neither does he worship any man-made god. He is worshiping Chukwu Okike Abiama, the almighty God in heaven, one and only living God. Him alone does Mazi Nnamdi Kanu worship. And as a man who is as pure, as white, as clean as anything, has no stain on him, whatever he demands from Chukwu Okike Abiama, Chukwu Okike Abiama gives to him. Whatever he asks from Chukwu Okike Abiama listens to him and grant his wish. Most of the wishes that he has requested from Chukwu Okike Abiama has come to fulfillment before your own very eyes. That is why sometimes people think he's mysterious. People think he's inciting. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never lifted a finger to kill anybody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it from the onset that he is going to destroy the Janjaweed and Nigeria with his microphone and the truth. Microphone and the truth. And since he started the agitation, that has been the motto. Only the truth and his microphone. That is what he has been using. He has been using his microphone and the truth. And when he speaks the truth, people who are so scared to handle the truth die. Then they accuse him of inciting. When he asked Chukwu Okike Abiama to take away people who said over their dead body for them to see Biafra, Chukwu Okike Abiama do the needful and take them out. They accuse him of incitement. When he asked Chukwu Okike Abiama to fight for Biafrans and take vengeance, take as many people as they have taken from our land, they ask it. They say that he is calling for violence. That is not true. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, out of annoyance, and said that if you do not change from your ways, that whatever fates Biafrans have faced, that you will face equal measure. It happens just exactly, he has said it. All those who have fought against Biafra are losing people in great number. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spoke to Britain, if you don't remove your hand from the issue of Biafra, you will be disintegrated and decimated. They thought it was a joke. It is happening before your own very eyes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an anointed man of God. Remember, for those who are saying, touch not my anointed, it is very funny that when you see the anointed, that is the person you want to touch. But when you see those who are not anointed, whom their anointing doesn't move an inch, doesn't move a fly, those are the people you call anointed. But you see a man who have said a word and it come to pass, still, you want to come against him. Sorry. Whatever he demands, he is not hateful, neither is he preaching any hate speech. What he is saying is right thing, calling for self-defense. Self-defense is the right of every human being to live. It's the right of every man. Self-defense is allowed by human rights. It's allowed in international law. Self-defense, you have to defend yourself. It is only a tree that you will come to kill and the tree will stand. Even an animal defends themselves when you come to attack them. So self-defense, we say self-defense is not instigation. It's not instigation. Reminding somebody of what he or she is supposed to do is not an instigation. You say he's instigating violence, he's telling people to go, and he never said so. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whatever he demands, he asks from Chukwu Abịama to go forward and do it, and Chukwu Abịama does it the way he wants. When they begin to circulate the message, when the broadcast he made about Ikoso, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in that very message was angry. After losing an innocent man who was protecting his own people, they came and killed him in his sleep. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them that because of the killing Ikoso, that they are going to lose 2,000 men. 2,000 men. Chukwu Abịama will take away 2,000 men. And those 2,000 men, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made a pronunciation, there has been predicament in their camp. Remember when their jet fell down, their aircraft damaged, and a lot, Boko Haram have rampaged and killed as many as possible. Once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make a request, Chukwu Abịama honors it. That is not an instigation. This is a man who is speaking from the beyond, and he is saying it the way it is. For those of you who are still doubting, there are so many Ifulefu there who are there out of their selfish interest, out of their greed, out of their envy and jealousy, talking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is too late. It is too late. The earlier you realize that you are fighting the wrong person, the better for you. We are all Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are all Igboho. If you are from the Oduduwa land, you are from Biafra, we are all Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are all Igboho. Any attack against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or against Sunday Ighoho is against every Southerner. Take it or leave it. Any attack the North is making, the Janjaweed is making against Sunday Ighoho and against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the attack against the whole South. Because these two people are demanding for one thing, and they are pushing for the interest of their people, the voice of them. And you know that. They are speaking for themselves, and we will not be silent about this. That is why we have to be speaking up. If you have not started speaking, start speaking about the situation. Start speaking about the situation. We are all Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are all Igboho. Some of us do not know this. They don't know. If you watch the communique, the attack somebody, a northerner was making against the governors for coming together. What did he say? He said the governors are just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Ighoho. What does that confirm to you? These people know us better than you do. They have more. You said that the North are not educated, they don't know anything, but they know better than you do. The Northerners know that the Southerners are the same. The Northerners know that the truth is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Ighoho is pursuing. They know that the attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Ighoho is the attack on the South. That is why a Northerner will come out and tell you that the governors are speaking just like Sunday Ighoho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe you have forgotten. I will play the video once again for you to listen very carefully everything this man has to say.
Coming together of the governors of the Southern extraction, to me, believe you me, is the very wrong way to go about issues of politics that affects the whole nation. Because the message here, unfortunately, is like ganging up against the rest of the Nigerians, particularly the North, by state actors who should be the ones that will protect and advance the unity of this country and ensure that all the parts of this country will feel comfortable by whoever end of the day will emerge as the president of this country. But if you go the way you are going and you have all the things listed in the communique or in their meeting, it seems to be a kind of ganging up against the North. When you look at the grazing, you look at the insecurity, you look at the issue of politics 2023, how can we have elected officials, governors for that matter, coming out in this manner to emphasize things that divide us, not talking about things that unite the country? I mean, it beats my imagination. And it's unfortunate that we don't have governors today coming together on issues of principle, that maybe that we are progressives or we want a progressive government in this country, or we belong to a particular ideological leaning and therefore we want to entrench that kind of politics in the country. But what we are hearing is that it's like these governors are not anything better than Igboho or Kanu or any person that is not elected to protect the nation. So I'm disappointed, really, to say the least, because by now, we shouldn't be talking about these dichotomies that have nothing to do with good governance. You know, you talk about North, you talk about religion, you talk about where you come from, and you are talking about fairness. I think we are getting it wrong. And the earlier these governors wake up to their responsibilities of ensuring that this country becomes stronger as one indissoluble, and one united country, the better for everybody. The way they are going will even kind of scare the North. And the North, don't forget that the North, in fact, controls, you know, the largest chunk of the vote that you want to use to become the president of this country. Except if they are talking about president of Southern Nigeria, not the president of Nigeria. You must act in a way that somebody can entrust his future, his affairs in your hands. But the way these Southerners, the governors in particular, are going is not in any way in tandem with the intention of the founding fathers of this country. And if you look at what I think most of Nigerians, particularly the Northerners, will take from this is that we are out against you, and we want to make sure that we will retaliate, you know, whatever you have been doing to us, which perhaps, you know, nobody in the North really intends anything bad, you know, for the country. In fact, insecurity they are talking about, who is the worst, you know, who is suffering, you know, the worst scenario of insecurity in this country? It is the North. Who is suffering the worst case of poverty? It is the North. Who is suffering the worst case of unemployment? It is the North. So what for God's sake are you saying in that case? So please, let us behave as responsible state actors that are elected on the basis of advancing the unity of this country, not on the basis of dividing this country between the South and North.
After listening to this man, you can see we are all Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are all Sunday Ighoho. It doesn't matter how you pretend. It doesn't matter how you pretend, for how long you pretend. The North know that you are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They know that you are Sunday Ighoho. And when they are chasing after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are chasing after you. When they handcuff Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that handcuff is in the hand of every Igbo man. That handcuff is in the hand of every Southerner. That handcuff is in the hand of every Biafran. It is not just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The handcuff you see in the hand of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just in the hand of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. That handcuff is in the hand of every Southerner. That handcuff is in the hand of every Southerner. So if you are from the southern part of Nigeria and you are rejoicing because you saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on handcuff, the handcuff is in your hand. It's already in your hand. Begin to think about how to free yourself. That is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you are laughing, stop laughing. Stop rejoicing. The handcuff you see on the hand of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hand of every Southerner. When you see them attack the home of Igboho, you see them going to the home of Igboho to attack Igboho, and you are laughing. You are happy. Why is he agitating? Now, good for him. That attack on Sunday Ighoho is an attack on you. They killed 2 people on Sunday Ighoho. They have just killed 2 people from your own family. Don't laugh. Don't smile. Every attack on Sunday Ighoho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an attack on the southern part of Nigeria. If you don't know that, know it now.
Abakare, Mama Daura, Pulapuri Meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's 1, Python that's 2, now Python that's 3. Pulapuri Meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's 1, Python that's 2, now Python that's 3. Pulapuri Meri Nnamdi bu onye du IPOB omeriwo n'izu ngiro ya Abakare Mama Daura unabụghị meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's 1, Python that's 2, now Python that's 3. Unabụghị meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's 1, Python that's 2, now Python that's 3. Unabụghị meri Nnamdi.
May Chukwu Okike Abịama continue to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike Abịama continue to protect Sunday Ighoho. May Chukwu Okike Abịama continue to protect Biafra. May Chukwu Okike Abịama continue to protect the Oduduwans. May Chukwu Okike Abịama continue to protect the Middle Belters. May Chukwu Okike Abịama continue to protect everybody that is legitimately fighting for the right thing in that contraption called Nigeria. We shall all be free. and we will all meet in that very free land where we celebrate the coming of the new dawn. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from, and remember this. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.